After 4 different people over 2 weeks decided to come to me and ask about Shopify, I was thinking maybe I should talk about it. Let's go! What's going on? My name is Dave, and I am the 7-figure designer. All right, stop. So I just got done editing the first round of this video. I'm just gonna put it out there that I spent probably the next 12 minutes just giving a handy to Shopify. That wasn't my intention. I'm gonna put it out there that I'm a complete and total fanboy. I stand behind everything that I said in that video. I just don't know if it's necessarily going to serve everybody that's watching. If you're interested in seeing that video where I basically break down all of my thoughts on Shopify, do me a favor, go down to the comments and let me know, and maybe I'll post that another time somewhere else. But for now, what I really want to talk to you about is around this conversation about whether Shopify is even worth it in 2022. Originally, my follow-up question to that was, well, why would you think of anything else? Before we even start thinking about whether there's value in Shopify is, what are you gonna even do with it? I personally think Shopify is the greatest e-commerce solution out there. That's my personal opinion, and I stand behind that. I don't put that affiliate link down there in the description for Shopify getting a free 14-day trial. I don't put that in there just because I want to get some sort of affiliate income. I put that in there because I stand behind it. I stand behind the company. But what I don't want is to people to go down there, click that link, follow through to do their 14-day free trial, and then not do anything with it. I don't want you to not follow through. And if you think you might not follow through at all, then don't click that link. I read an interesting statistic recently that Shopify has over 1 million sellers using their platform. But I also think about how many different people went through that and then didn't do anything. My thought is that Shopify has a fairly decent level of attrition, meaning certain people that just get on board and then just fall off after a while, or they do the 14-day and then they disappear. That's why Shopify is constantly trying to get new people onto their platform, because people are falling off all the time because they can't commit. They get too bogged down with it, or they fall off because it just blows their mind so much that they can't wrap their head around the concepts about what works on Shopify. They're used to using Etsy, or they're used to using some other marketplace that kind of does a lot of the work for them, and they don't have to think about it. But they completely miss the opportunity that Shopify, or even other shops like them. I'm talking about Weebly, I'm talking about Wix, I'm even talking about Squarespace. People can't seem to get that there is a tremendous amount of value if you're just willing to put in a little bit of work. But I get it. People jump into that Shopify dashboard and they get completely overwhelmed by everything that goes on there. There's a lot of stuff to absorb for somebody who is just getting started. Even me, when I first got into Shopify, it was a little bit intimidating, and I've used pretty much all the other platforms out there. I've used WordPress with plugins like Woo. I've used Squarespace. I've used Big Cartel. I've used all of these different places. Shopify is one of the most robust and full-featured options out there, which is both good and bad. It's good because, man, so much opportunity for you if you want to do it. Bad if you're just scared of technology and you're worried that, oh my God, is this gonna kill me? I am convinced that there are a lot of fear-based decisions about Shopify. Number one, people are fearful that they won't be able to make enough money by just doing whatever it is they're doing, so they decide to start a Shopify shop to kind of add to that. I've been there, I know how that works. Or the other fear-based decision is that they get in and they're just like, I'm overwhelmed, I don't know what to do, I can't handle this. Graphic design? I don't do graphic design. Product listing, tags, collections, reports, sale, shipping, fulfillment. It's just too much to handle. And it freaks people out. I get that. It makes people want to run right back to places like Etsy or Redbubble or Amazon or wherever. And I get it. But the problem with those platforms, no matter how often you're there, no matter how well you are doing on those platforms, the customers that you are making sales with, they're not your customers. They belong to Etsy or Redbubble or Amazon or whoever. Yesterday was Cyber Monday. And on a whim, I decided to jump in. And so I created a graphic and I posted it up on social media, and I added a discount to my Shopify just like that. Within the first hour of being awake, I already made a sale. I went back into Shopify and sent an email blast out to everybody letting them know that I was having a Cyber Monday event. And I'm making sales. I couldn't do that with Etsy. Coincidentally, I was just having a conversation this morning with my mom, who's also an artist, and she was talking about getting into Shopify recently, and she thought she had just signed up for the 14-day free trial. Turns out she'd committed and she was starting to get charged for it. And so now she's kind of freaking out a little bit about what to do. And I'm like, okay, looks like I've got a job to do. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump in and help her so that she isn't wasting her money on that, and she's able to actually do stuff with it so that it's, number one, it doesn't freak her out. Number two, it doesn't overwhelm her. Number three, it's actually bringing in some sales. Of course, there's the ability to track the people that are coming to the site and buying her stuff and being able to reach out to them again easily, quickly, through all the tools. But my mom's older, and although she's reasonably technically savvy, she struggles with things. And I get that people struggle with things. I struggle with things. And it's not just older people either. If I told my son to go start a Shopify page, he'd be like, what? And so when I think about the video that I had already made and started to edit, I feel like I was being a little bit irresponsible. I feel like I was just inviting people for failure. I was inviting them in to do this thing, and they may not have actually been ready for it. They would have jumped in and done 14 days, or not made it 14 days, or made it through 14 days and started to get charged, but still not done anything. And then I would have felt extremely bad. And if anybody makes the investment in something and then doesn't commit to it, but is still paying the monthly fee, or even like some of the people might have even jumped in for the whole year, and if they weren't doing anything with it, I would feel like a complete shitheel. That's not why I'm here. I want to sell things. I want to sell things to you that help you do the things that you do. I don't want to sell things that just pull money out of your pocket that you don't get use out of. So now I'm at this crossroads thinking about the things that I want to do for you, and it has something to do with that board over there. That one, right there. I knew I was gonna be doing a course eventually, but as I started to think about this video and think about all those friends that are asking me these questions about Shopify, and thinking about my mom, and thinking about the people that don't even know that they have an opportunity, may want to jump in, but they just don't know what to do. I honestly believe that the powers of the universe are trying to say something to me right now. They're trying to say, Dave, this is your moment. This is your opportunity, because you have knowledge, you have an understanding, you have a scope about this that you can share with other people, and you can do so in a way that simplifies it, makes it seem a little bit less daunting. It will always be challenging. It will always be time consuming. It's time consuming and challenging for me. It'll be time consuming and challenging for anybody else. But when you have somebody there to walk you through the process, it just makes it so much easier. I don't have an answer to the problem yet, but I'm working on that. And probably sometime in the early part of the year, we're gonna be offering a course that helps people not just with the Shopify side, but with maybe print on demand, or how to get their products up there, or how to sell, or how to market, and just how to feel good about their digital shop space. It's about building something that helps create financial independence. That's ideally why I changed my direction on this channel in the first place. So why not put my time and energy where my mouth is and say, look, I want you to really come along with me. I want you to be here with me so that we can all do this together. So instead of waiting to put this course out, I'm gonna do it now. Maybe not now, but soon now, so that we can all walk the path together. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've got this time. Like, I don't have an answer. I don't have a solution for you right now. The solution's coming. I'm not giving you any quick tips on how to beat Shopify. Best that I can offer you right now is that I give a damn, because I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I want us all to grow together. I want us to be this kind of little secret society of successful creative people that everybody looks up to and says, wow, I want to be like them. And so if you're into that, the best thing I can offer you is go to this link right here. I'll also put it in the description. That link is going to get you connected to me so that you can sign up, you can join the email list, and when things start to really ramp up, you're going to be the first people to know. And if you're not into joining the email list, that's totally cool. It's okay. I'm still going to talk about Shopify once in a while. In fact, there's a video right there that you can watch, and if you want to watch that or the other ones, you know, that'd be awesome too. Thanks very much. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit the bell because you never want to miss a thing. And if you appreciated what I shared here, hit that like button. Okay, remember, be good today, be even better tomorrow. See ya.